Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Endurance Ugiagbe, they talk about Urhonigbe for Edo State. Fulani herdsmen don't take over Urhonigbe. Fear no let farmers go farm again. The boy where them kidnap some days ago, Uyi, up till now, they never still hear from the boy. Make I leave you, make you hear from Endurance Ugiagbe.
Warm regards to you all over there, wherever you are. The first video was interrupted by bad network. I decided to make this a quick one because of how the issue is so alarming. It is about the crisis that is ongoing in Urhonigbe. Urhonigbe is one of the communities in Urhonigbe local government, Edo State. This crisis has been on. I can still remember vividly when His Excellency Godino Obaseki went to Urhonigbe. He had a time with the stakeholders of the community and the cattle rearers. He provided a solution to end the crisis. But it's so surprising to find out that the crisis is still on. So I'm here to make this a quick one to wake everybody in Urhonigbe to understand that this is not just about Urhonigbe alone. We are one, we are brothers, we are sisters. We must not forget in a hurry. I know how many communities, in short, all the communities in Urhonigbe I have visited. Because there was a time we used to have football match amongst ourselves in order to unite us. We go to this village this time, another time we go to another village. So that's how we got to know all the villages and got to know people around different communities. And we have been doing things in common. We have a lot of organizations where we have different people from different communities form to be the members of the organizations. Osasco ID, good afternoon, my brother. I trust you are doing good. So this is the time we need to showcase that unification that has been among us. And it is time as well we also learn from what is happening in Urhonigbe. Other communities must learn. Because these Funanis that are giving us headache in Urhonigbe right now, someone within that same Urhonigbe assisted this same Fulanis to settle down there. We need to be very careful. Because I'm here to tell us that 99% of the cattle rearers, these people you see, the set of Funanis that are cattle rearers, 99% are irresponsible people. Check out their records everywhere they go. Check out their records. They claim they are going about doing business. They claim they have freedom of movement. But wherever they settle to do business, there must be crisis there. They will end up killing people. They end up raping. They end up kidnapping. If at all where they are staying, they get to have issues in that area. Kidnapping, killing, and raping people, is it the best way to solve any problem among ourselves? So they are not wise business people. They are not responsible business people. That is why we must be very tactical when you are giving out a place to them to settle to do their business. Like a set of people, I believe their place is the best place they can stay to do business. So the mistake is already there. Trust. The mistake has happened already. And we have to act fast to solve the problem. Because a lot of our old ones, they goes to the farm and they get raped. Many kidnapped, many killed. You can see the videos all over the social media. The entire people of Urhonigbe came out. Women, young ones, crying because the crisis is overwhelming. They are calling on all of us. So we need to do our best. And the best way to achieve this is for all organizations, all different platforms, bearing Urhonigbe. We must all come together right now to put heads together to know how we can put an end to this crisis once and for all. This is not the time to apportion blame. This is the time to stop the illicit acts, because there is nowhere it is given that when things are not moving fine, people can go about killing people, raping people, and kidnapping people. So we must stop that, and we have the capacity. I'm using this medium for us all to reach each other, to reach out to each other. Different CSOs in different communities need to stand up. We need to come together to strategize, to chase out these Fulanis within Urhonigbe regions. They've taken over the farmlands, they've taken over the forest. The people no longer go to the farm. And we know that the only source of living in Urhonigbe is farming. So please, this is so alarming. The great illustrations in Urhonigbe, we need to stand together. We need to get in contact with each other immediately. Because this situation is becoming something else for the people of Urhonigbe. Let other communities, this is not the time to sit back, because we must understand the unification of the entire communities in Urhonigbe, that we are one. Whatever affects one affects others. So it is enough. Our people, they are not bushmeat. You and I know about the ugly situation that has been going on in Urhonigbe. So it is time to put an end to it. So this has to be in-house. But why I am calling for this is because this is the time to make an awareness for everybody to know that this is the movement. Everybody needs to get in contact with each other immediately. We all have freedom of movement, but for anyone that comes into your place and says you will not have peace, that person doesn't deserve to live in your place. There are a lot of these cattle areas that are not verifiable. They are not verifiable. Other stakeholders must be very careful with them. There is nothing wrong in giving portions of land to anybody who comes to your place to do business. But you see, for these cattle rearers, they are not responsible people. They are not. I'm not trying to paint the whole of Fulanis black. There are so many different categories you can find responsible. But you see, these ones in this cattle rearing category, they are not responsible. And we must be very skeptical when dealing with them. With all the damages they've caused to other regions in this country, at least everyone should be very conscious of these people. Look at how they are making life unbearable for the people of Urhonigbe. So please, I'm calling on all social media platforms funded by the people of Urhonigbe and other associations and organizations, as many as we can reach out to. This is the time for us to come together to begin to carry out strategies to put an end to this very ugly situation. We can't, in our numbers and in our might, leave our people to be coming on social media crying, and we are seeing how they are suffering. It's a big slap on all of us. It's so disdaining. If I want to start counting illustrations and able men in Urhonigbe, you will find out that this is so shameful that a particular community, people who came from their own place, are making life unbearable for people who own their land. No matter what might have happened, there is no place that it is written that if things go wrong, you should go about killing people, raping people, and kidnapping them. So this is not appealing. It is so ugly. So for as many as CSOs you can reach out to and stakeholders in different communities, it is time for us to come together to meet with the stakeholders in Urhonigbe. We must find a perfect solution to this situation. We are not going to leave it so. So may the Lord bless us all. And please, make contacts. If you have contacts of other illustrations, able men in Oriomo, just reach out to me and let's get to connect. Sit down to make sure we find a solution to this once and for all. So may the Lord bless us all. Please, other communities should learn from what is happening. Anyone who brings business into your place and such business gets to bring an encumbrance to the security of people there, such business does not worth staying there. No business worth a human life. No business worth a human life. I think the greatest business we can go about in our day-to-day life is how to uplift humanity, but not to destroy humanity. So, cattle rearing has been one of these agents contributing to the destruction of humanity. So, we must be very careful with such business and those who are into such business. You don't need to be surprised when I said these people are irresponsible people. Check out the records of these people who are doing this business. Check out their records. There are a lot of multi-millions businesses in different places making huge amount of money, contributing to the development of a place. You won't even hear about them. Anytime you get to hear of them, you hear good thing about them. But why would this cattle rearing be a case of anytime you want to hear about them, it has to do with killing, it has to do with kidnapping, it has to do with raping, and people are still accommodating them? What is our problem? It is what we need to know right now and get to solve immediately. Immediately. I think whatever that is going on within the stakeholders in Urhonigbe and the cattle rearers, it's not something we cannot solve. It is something we can solve. So please, we need to come together. The cattle rearing in Urhonigbe is causing a lot of crisis. His Excellency went there, he did all he could do. He set up a good system that they should even have permits. So how come things get out of hands again? So it's so clear that the best place these people can live is their own place. If they cannot follow simple order in the place they've come to stay, anywhere you go to stay, you must consider the security of people there. You must be very sure that what you have come to do is to grow you and grow the people, not to destroy the people. So please, this is not a time for a long talk. This is just an awareness that the people of Oriomo are gathering. And if you are one, please identify yourself. And we need to be off the media to go about this problem and make sure that it is solved once and for all. We need to solve it. The next announcement about anything that has to do with Urhonigbe should be that the problem has been solved. Not we coming all the time on social media to be talking about the problem of Urhonigbe. Who are these people that we cannot work with to stop this problem? Who are they? The cattle rearers' identities are there. If they cannot control the people they are using to work, then they themselves and the business cannot stay in the place. So we need to come together. Whatever the problem is, we are going to solve it. This is not for Urhonigbe alone, because it's a big slap to the entire people of Urhonigbe. So may the Lord bless us all, and let us come together to roll off this shame immediately.
Now we don't hear from Endurance Ogiagbe. Let us know what you think for comment section. Now how we go fit take stop all this kidnapping where they happen for Edo State? Go to comment section, make you put your own. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things where they happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you now with this video, make you help us share am. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.